Offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, how aggressively, offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming!
Gun!
53.
Final play of the half.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone,
It's
defense. Let's
complete
go.
to Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of
That's it,
bounds.
baby.
10
We gonna
yards
work.
there and a first down for the Falcons. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Let's go. Check. We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, D.
The final shot before break.
It's going to be a long day.
Ryan escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones
We touched
for the
down in
Falcon
your city.
touchdown.
That's it.
Julio Jones. As time expires in the first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. Point after here coming up. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
59,
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spending time working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Your trip ends
nice
here,
first
baby.
half that we've
Your
had,
trip
guys.
ends here.
Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Check
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Come on, let's go. Switch.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Frank Clark able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Third and long, it's Ryan.
Rabbit.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier.
Watch 54.
Now they're out there again to try once
We taking
more.
wins home. 22.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming. 25 tonight.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Mike part two. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day.
First and 10, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
They don't
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw again on second down, Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively.
Hey, check.
Hey, go going. Right time.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes.
Hey, watch
To
the
the
screen,
goal
watch the
line,
screen.
but it's
Watch the
incomplete.
screen.
Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there.
Trying to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Squeeze,
double
double.
Whitford on fourth turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
That factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game. That I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop
You can't
them.
block me. You can't block me. Shift.
21.
Check. 53's Mike.
They'll run here.
Stop your
Freeman.
whining.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Bus stop.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Mike's 54.
Now they'll throw it with
I'm
Ryan.
coming after you. I'm coming after
For
you.
the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Julio Jones, the lone receiver left.
Check. Watch 54.
So it's
Watch
third
54.
and goal now, and this is where
Swing,
the
gotta go.
Arrowhead can make it very tough. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big turnover as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be
Yellow.
someone there.
Yellow.
And sure
Yellow.
enough, this one's going the other way.
You better
Mahomes
bring
will lead the Chiefs up
I'm
first
letting
and
you
10 at the 20. Mahomes now to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
All day.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing seven in a bundle. Now here's Mahomes. Big hold to the 30, and this is caught by Watkins.
Here we go.
Finally
Here we
taken
go.
down at the
Here we go.
32-yard line. Given
Yellow.
15 yards on that one, Kansas City has a first
Too low,
down.
cut.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Good work,
Nice
boys.
play
Let's go.
for Kansas City,
Let's
picking
go.
up the first 18 yards that time.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With
Yellow,
those
yellow.
faster
Let's
passes
go,
when they're going that
Larry.
fast,
52
any
to
hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection,
Let's
if you
get off
miss,
the
might
field,
be
D.
bigger
Let's
and
get
lead
off
to
the
an
field,
interception?
D.
Yeah, the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point
Let's
there
go,
as they were
boys.
able to
Bring it up.
connect. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
On
Yellow.
any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
Hey, D-line,
On this
let's
play,
get in
his
there.
flush
Let's get
to
in
his
there.
left, still on the run, able to accurately throw it.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Tack McKinley, his second sack of the night.
My
I
man,
don't
it's
need
been a
to.
rough
I don't
night
need
for
to.
that offensive
Let's go,
line, and it's only
Larry.
getting rougher.
Here we
5
go,
sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Right side.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
That's it, baby.
Sammy Watkins, 26 yards, as his guys have
Yellow.
cut the lead down to 2.
Larry.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now
Yellow.
they'll empty the
There's a
backfield
lane.
here as they elect to go for 2.
Hey, 57, 57.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Watch the screen. Pass. No. Off.
Hey, 43. Come back.
Check. 45's the mic. Check.
Right side.
Now
We got
Mahomes
it.
throws right side, and he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll
Come on,
only get
baby.
back
Let's
to the
go.
16-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Ready, flat.
They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
You don't want no problem. You don't
We're
want no
back now
problem with
in
me.
KC. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter.
Ready.
6
Ready.
yards on that last
Hey, we got
play. Here's
Mike,
second
number
and
51.
4.
21.
53. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Hey, Echo.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike,
Here's
Mike.
Ryan.
Hey.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
54,
It really
Seth.
is because they're hybrids.
Hey, Haywood.
Half linebacker, half defensive back. Linebacker
Check
on that play
53,
emerged.
Mike. Hey.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
Right
Tie
there.
game,
54.
fourth
Right there.
quarter, and they're
54,
going
Mike.
for this thing on
Yeah.
fourth down.
You don't want none?
Check 52. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
The Falcons will go for it. Here's Ryan. He's going to air one. He's got a man. Complete. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Justin Hardy. 87 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Like you see on the highlight shows tonight, the home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
Come on now,
At about
let's
the
go.
23-yard line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs'
Underline.
offense about set to begin this drive.
Let's
And
go,
that
defense.
last drive,
Our time.
a
It's
long
our
drive,
time.
but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Right side.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting
boys.
and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments,
Right.
and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
I got
Once
you.
again,
I
they'll
got
go
you.
from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
You're all mine, baby.
Right side.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And he'll be taken down,
All
but
day,
not
baby, all
before
day.
they work it across
Yellow.
midfield.
There's a blue lady.
That goes for a gain
All
of
day.
31.
I'm coming after
So the
you.
line of
I'm
scrimmage
coming
moves
after
all
you.
the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
Right side.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Easy work.
It's a loss
It's
of a
easy
yard
work, and
there,
it's
and
coming
it's
again.
second down.
Yellow,
Another
yellow.
example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys
Right
to
side.
field and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
That's
Bottom
it,
line,
baby.
your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The
Yellow.
Chiefs on third down.
Forty.
2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Right side.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And that's going to be
We got
good for
this.
another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback
Fight
look a
on these
whole
two.
lot
Fight on these
better.
two.
The
Watch the
drive
line.
continues as they search for a tying
remember me?
touchdown. Here's
You
first and
remember
10.
Go, baby.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Yeah,
Okay, he's not going to
baby.
get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Line. Let's go, line, 80.
45. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Right side.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett
Sack.
making his presence felt.
43.
He gets the sack.
You can't stop.
Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth.
Yellow.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Right side.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley.
We
And
got
the
him.
Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. Fourth
53
down,
is
so
the
he
mic.
can't just throw the
53
ball
is the
away.
mic.
He's got to
So we
find a
got
way to try and make a play, but the
Kill,
pressure
kill,
ended up
kill,
getting
kill,
to him.
kill.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Room here to run. And he takes us beyond the 35
Come on, baby,
before
let's
going
go.
out of
Get inside.
bounds.
Let's go.
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been
59,
quick,
ready.
he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They're running it.
From all the way up at the 30. Good start to the drive. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the
That's what I'm
line for a
talking
loss of
about.
one.
Nice hit,
He'll
boy.
wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Ready. 56, right there. 56. On the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third
This is
down.
where I came from.
Get some.
Possibly a turning
Hey,
point.
we got
Big
Mike,
play
number
coming.
53. Mike,
This is
53.
third and long.
Watch the run.
Hey, express.
Switch.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They can't stop us, baby.
We've got a
Every
one-score
time, it's
game
a
with
sack.
inside
Come
of 2
on,
minutes
fellas.
remaining. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Gun. Ready, set.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chris Jones. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Yellow. So long, 80.
Mike, 45. It's just me and you.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
What's your man? Double tight.
We got 4.
Right side.
Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Blake Bell. there to make the grab, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got work to do. Have a bit of time.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Mike,
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
You don't want none.
Check, check. Check, check. What is that?
Now Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Pick. That's our ball.
So how about
Going
that
the
for a
other
momentum
way.
switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead
Yellow.
right out the window,
Hey.
and everything is
Let's
flipped
pick
in
it
the
up.
other
It's our
direction.
time, guys.
From
Our
the
time. Let's get
34
off the
now,
field.
here's first and
Let's
10.
get off the field.
On the toss, here's Williams. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Yellow. Argo line, 80.
Check.
Hey, 43.
Check. 45 the mic. Check. 45's the mic.
Look at it.
Back to throw. Mahomes.
We want it. Come to my work.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown Falcons. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Eye down these two, eye down these
KC
two.
offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
Mike, 45.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.